biggest thing is the fact that Long is so far ahead of the clock, and there's just, you don't have the penetration available to do any damage to this Maokai.
And we saw when 3 people tried to kill him, it even took a while and a summoner spell. Vici, though, just going to continue running through this game. LGD just can't do anything. Dandy effectively going to 1v1 Imp, and now Long diving in onto PYL. They'll fill him with spears. Endless is going to pull them out and take him down, and Wayless will fight at his fountain, but Endless is going ballistic. Double kill there for the Callista. Now back into the fountain's enough for a kill, but it's not enough for a second. That's going to be an ace, and Vici Gaming going to swoop in for a win. But that is an impressive amount of damage from this Ezreal, who's almost at 4 items. Fight going to break out, though. PYL in the thick of it. EasyHoon actually wild growths himself and moves in, but Wayless just wants to assassinate someone. Endless has absolutely no chance there as Imp is able to take him down. And LGD just too far ahead, going to make this one look real easy. Long, he gets the right target, but the GA for Wayless brings him back to life. And LGD going to clean up one final team fight by the looks of things.
And this will be the game for LGD. Blue Trinket is down. That's why they're deciding to go for it, because they know that there's no vision available for LGD to check this without their face.
Amy trying to get it in. It's his face that goes in for it, though. True Shot Barrage is there. Amy flashes in, but the Baron does go over. Wayless gets smashed by Endless as he gets polymorphed into it. Marin, he's going to die here as well. Good flash from Endless to not get Nard. Marin not going to leave. EasyHoon takes him out with a help picks, and the rest of the team is going to move forward. Caveman taking on Amy with a bit of help from Long, and LGD might get themselves all killed here as the arrow is up for Endless as well. PWL's down. Arrow is true. Imp does get out of the way with an arcane shift, but 4 dead on the LGD side.
But that is only Ezreal to protect them. This will for sure be an inhibitor, possibly more. I'm curious if Vici will try to pull the trigger for the game.
Arduous. This is a team that wanted to take their time. Not this game. They knew exactly what they wanted. The ultimate comes out from Flandre, though. The fight has been started as Tabe throws down the Glacial Fissure. In goes Rain, able to get some auto attacks, but Ella tanking it up with the ultimate, forces the flash out now as Kid trying to catch up. Flandre's been exhausted, but Tank is finding his way in. The Q goes down. They're trying to get the work done. Parallel convergence, but a massive knock-up from Ella is going to stop it. Tabe's going to fall down. So Ty grabs one back, but look at the Empress Divide. Rookie's going to die, and Snake get the ace. What a team fight.
Probably would have killed somebody, and that could have been lights out.
This is sneaky as Kid is going to go straight into the trap. Crystal finishes it off.
That's a lot of damage.
That was ludicrous.
Yeah, 3 completed items, and once again, big item advantages for Snake as they're starting to threaten the top side of the map. I like what Crystal's doing, though.
Oh,
I like that as well.
I actually have a feeling that if that aim was correct, Crystal would have still been
So they're
stunned.
now threatening the end.
Yeah.
They have sent tank mid lane. They're not pushing top. They're not threatening 2 things. They don't even have Baron. They just want the game.
Yeah, teleport's going to come in here from Flandre as Ella just uses the Unbreakable Will. Tabe's dead already as Flandre comes in. Picks that one up. Parallel convergence. Not going to get any stuns. And now Snake used this as a reason to engage. In goes Flandre. Rookie going to avoid the stun, but the Nexus is bare. It is falling down. Emperor's Divide going to get flashed out of the way up, but that's game.
Dandy's gone for that Bruiser Nidalee build, so he can jump in and assassinate someone, although they go aggressive onto the jungler.
Yeah, there's the on the hunt, though, as the nice traffic cone comes out. Massive damage out of the Karma, though, as EasyHoon's going to teleport his way in. They're looking to continue this siege, but Dandy and Endless very, very low.
Condi.
So easy to take down that turret right now, as EasyHoon unable to find too much as he makes his way through with the Claw of Doom. Now WE looking to try and get a last-ditch effort into this fight. 957 has actually started off the party as EasyHoon not in the best position. Finds Xie, locks himself down with the ultimate, and there's the Lamb's Respite. WE trying to find their way back in, but Vici take control of the Lamb's Respite, and EasyHoon is a beast. Dandy grabs a triple kill, looking for more right now as Condi's on his fountain. Nexus turrets are both going to fall down. The Nexus to follow, and what a performance from Vici. Banner of Command minion taking a long time to kill. And the turret's now just getting chipped away. Mystic, as soon as he gets up and close and personal with these turrets, they do fall down. It is going to go as Dandy does have to use the ultimate here in the mid lane. It's just Mystic going nuts as well. Not a lot of damage from everyone else as Dandy is caught up in the Twisted Fate. Condi grabs it. And this could be the beginning of the end for Vici as Endless is going to fall down instantly. Caveman is torn apart. Lung running the wrong direction. Inhibitor's going to go down, and WE looking to try and finish off game number 2 in basically the same fashion that Vici took number 1. We've got a series on our hands.
Teleport coming in here.
Yeah, so Xie is going to be able to join this fight now as Lung tries to find a stun, but instead he's just going to find half of his health bar missing. Now Endless actually so far up in this fight. Hasn't been, all that worried by it. But that was very, very ballsy. flanking this one out as best
Flash
he
and
can.
ultimate was available on Lysandra. I feel like that could have ended disastrously.
He doesn't have a QSS either. I don't think he has any right being all the way up there. There it
There's
is.
the
Flash is Endless is just finally going to get punished. Now has the shield, but Caveman's going to fall down. They were just waiting for their window and they pick it up. The inhibitor turret falls down now. It's Bard that picks up the kill credit for it there as well. Shie's running forward. Dandy not too tanky right now as the inhibitor is going to go down. This could be all she wrote as WE are pushing forward. Massive shields out of Xie. The culling comes down as Endless was, of course, able to survive. Long chunked out one more time. Dandy as well trying to quick draw away. Has to flash. And look at the damage. Long, you ain't a tank. Not this game as Mystic is going to destroy him. Endless, you have to be so careful. And WE, they're not done. Nexus turret number 2. It's going to go. Nexus now completely bare. And there it is. Lamb's Respite comes down. Dandy kiting around, but Condi's going to be able to pick up the kill. Zero's not even dead. Finally falls down to the piercing ladders. Endless can't finish it off. Easy Hoon going to get snared by the inner fire, and Vici just trying to pick up some back-end kills where they can. And Zero's at full health here as well. He wants to go. He knows that he wants to go.
Ultimate burn.
Yeah, on the hunt has been popped. There's the Tempered Fate. Zero flashes out of the way of it, but Condi's being caught up. A massive stack of Vici are moving forward as Condi is going to fall down eventually, but they trade. That is the massive tank dead.
Here
Caveman's
comes
gone.
957.
Oh my god, the most terrifying arrival of a Poppy we've ever seen. The ultimate buys some time out of Dandy, but they explode. That phosphorus bomb just kills 3 people at once, and this is going to be game and match for WE.
In fact, Snake
I
may
think
be able
they
to
want
stop
it, though.
this.
Surprisingly important dragon. Remember, it's damage reduction from turrets. EDG want this.
They're looking for it. On the hunt has been popped on the side of Snake, though. But Clearlove, he's found Crystal in a 1-1. Misses his ultimate. ZZR is going to be able to save him. They take down Clearlove as Crystal was allowed to live for quite some time. Eventually will fall down as Pawn, trying to do some work to the backline
But
of
Death's
Snakes.
alive.
That's Take. He is going to get taken down by Deft as he gets clustered into the middle of the team. Pawn able to pick up the kill onto ZZR finally as EDG looking to try and chase on towards the surviving members of Snake. Ella will eventually fall down, and that's 4 members from the side of Snake that eventually go down to 4-man strong EDG.
Yeah, and they've got a big minion stack in this bottom lane, so this could potentially be the entire game here. Game number 1 for EDG. Of the map movements. Whoa.
That is aggressive. Koro flashing aggressively against Flandre. Has to blow the flash of his own. Clearlove, he's here as well. They put so much damage down onto this Pyro. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum's not going to save you, buddy. As Ella, he's been locked down. His ultimate can't even be channeled there. And the inhibitor will fall down in response. This should be game for EDG, I feel.
You would imagine they're continuing to push in. They don't have the bottom stack, nor do they have many minions yet. They are tanking it up, though.
And Tank, he's trying to take as much damage as possible. He gets taken down once again, turned to a little squirrel, has to flash onto the fountain. The rest of Snake slowly retreating away to their base.
And the
as
army's
they
coming.
watch as it gets dismantled by EDG in game number 2. They're going to chase down Rise here. He's going to turn into a squirrel one last time and get taken down. Def picks up that kill. But this should be game. Going on over to EDG. They're going to take down a Nexus and pick up game 2.
Ports are in.
Teleporter is in onto the back lines here. Teleporter's going to come in for the son of Snake. Let's see where Pawn decides to go. Destiny's going to come in, not going to be able to find anyone. They melt ZZR like a hot knife through butter as they chase through the remaining 4 members of Snake. They caught out the Graves, and they're going to move immediately back towards that Baron Pit.
Yeah, back to the Baron Pit. The battle starts once again. Koro's never going to lose health from this. Clearlove's got sustained with the Nidalee's heal. This is rinse and repeat until Snake cannot take it anymore. They're in again.
They're going to try and contest that. Clearlove gets the snipe with his spear onto Ella in the back line. Splandre tries to stay alive. Not enough. They are able to take down the Fizz, but the rest of Snake have been obliterated by the EDG lineup. Teleports being used. This is game over.
Low didn't have the ultimate anymore. Could not get back into the fight. With the dragon out of it, you've got a problem. Sorry.
Here we go.
Jungler out of it. Sorry, as Condi's going to get hooked up. The Flame not going to find him there as the ultimate does fly
Xie.
through. Xie caught, unfortunately, and MLXG going to be able to pick up the kill. And that one pick may spell Baron here for RNG.
Certainly looks to be the case. I mean, they still have Poppy and Sivir, but that's a full tank Poppy. Marta trying to zone to the best of his ability, and Baron's falling very low.
Yeah, RNG Still sticking on it with a couple of members as they do now decide to peel off. MLXG going to grab 0. The Bard dead already is now Name. The classic battle actually turns around on a Mystic. He's going to head flying into the air as Xiaohu's going to be able to pick up the kill onto the Sivir. And he's still flying around. This Graves is massive as well in the front line of the fight. MLXG.
When no one, jungler or otherwise, can influence a mid lane, LeBlanc will beat most people in a 1v1.
Well, Tempered Fate not going to be able to find anything here as the hook does land on a 957. Has to use the ultimate in order to get out as MLXG now running over the top. You can see Xiaohu creating some distance for himself, but MLXG is off on his own just trying to kill everyone. Serix is going to go off as well as the more of Malmortius, and he will be okay as now Condi has to run away. Doesn't have Lambs or Splat anymore, but somehow they all live. Xiaohu does manage to make it in there and at least kill the Bard. 957 will fall down, but on the base. We'll see whether WE can hold this one off. No. What the hell, Xiaohu? That is so much damage. Yeah, going to get hooked. Flayed off the edge there as Empress Divide comes down. He is going to fall. Yeah, they do nail the Cosmic Binding, though. 0 keeping them safe as red buff is going to go to Mystic. MLXG wants to find something as Destiny has been used.
Yeah, they use it to see whether the chase is actually going to be successful. Now they teleport in.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
oh my god, Name in so much trouble. He's going to get taken down as Jie is going to jump over the top. Xiaohu looking for a special delivery as Jie pops the Zhonya's. Can he buy enough time? As no, he can't. MLXG is going to be able to pick that one up. The Glacial Fissure is massive out of Mata, but Xiaohu able to pick up one more. Falls down to 957, and now the Troll is coming in. He's looking for you, MLXG. You have to get underneath this turret if you can. It's just Mata that's going to get obliterated. And again, one member remains for RNG.
So you ask, can he buy enough time? The answer is yes, because even though he falls down, it was so much time wasted waiting for that Zhonya's Hourglass to pop. And it means that WE, they pick up 4 members with the Trundle, with Graves and Lucian. They're going to look to end the game. Baron teleport as well. 3.
Oh, Xiaohu in so much trouble, but does have the Zhonya's Hourglass. He's trying to get out of here. The distortion is going to do it, but it's stolen from Condi one more goddamn time. As Looper's now on top of him, Name's going to get destroyed. WE always relying on their jungler, and they can do so this time around. MLXG, it's all falling apart.
Yeah, like a house of cards, they get the Baron. It was a Guardian Angel picked up for Xie as well. So he is massive now. And they've got the Baron buff. 2 are dead. 2 more blinking health bars. And WE looking to break the base. I don't understand it either. Callista, Graves, so much damage there. Xiaohu zones out 3 members. But all of a sudden, Condi just pounces into that pit, grabs it. They're not done. They want the game.
Yeah, they're looking for it here. Baron up minions are going to be streaming in. Of course, 2 still dead. MLXG and Name. These Nexus turrets not long for the world. Mata and Lupa just don't really know what to do. Xiaohu will have some Mimic Distortions, but 957's doing work with the Steadfast Presence. Able to get some work done on a Mystic, but look at how quickly he returns his health. Nexus turret's going to fall down. Lupa now as well, falling low. Mata's going to die. Actually with a little bit of map control at this stage, because that is a lot of creeps heading in there.
Teleport now coming out. Here we go.
Yeah, they're looking for it as RNG have turned
Got
around.
rid of Xiaohu.
Yeah, another massive ultimate is going to get rid of the Lissandra, but it's not the Lucian this time.
They need to go. It's too late.
Yeah, he's going to be taken down there as MLXG does grab the dragon. Now Fish,
Whoosh exhausted.
Everyone's burning. Whoosh throws in a massive culling though as Mystic is going to fall down. Jie has to use his ultimate so defensively. Frozen Tomb coming in. It's a whitewash. And RNG are all over this WE lineup. Xiaohu uses the Zhonya's. That's the ace. Whoosh picks it up. 7-0-8 for this Lucian. What a beast. And they'll be going to the grand final. It was the one that broke, because now it's just too hard to defend multiple fronts here with the super creeps coming in. V actually going to take damage here from 957, and Jie going to help out. My god, the tree is burning to death as Mystic has been ignited as well, but V is going to fall. It's just the extra damage available here from this LeBlanc with the death cap completed now as well. Magical Journey gets 0 out as Moore looking for a headbutt pulverize, but Condi is going to turn this one around. The ultimate comes out as Tempered Fate is going to lock up both Pekko and Moore. Uzi, an interesting use of the culling, and there's the knock up from 957. Massive distortion damage does eliminate the cow as Condi's just going to flash into it. Pekko going to get smacked in the head by the shotgun, and WE are looking to try and end this game. The inhibitor's going to fall down. I have a feeling that they're not going to waste any more time either. Nexus turret's falling here as 3 are dead on Xiaogu's side. And WE 5 men strong. That is another one for GA. The mid lane are smashing faces right now.
It was smite and then ult himself back over.
No. He's just going to take it as the teleport's coming in from QG. Swift has to use the Lance for Spite, buying some time for the teleport here as V's made his way in. He's just going to immediately try and disengage those. Condi over the top takes down Swift. Now Uzi has to deal with this. Graves who's just dashing on top of him. Massive damage comes in as V now just going to seclude himself from this fight. GA, gigantic Emperor's Divide's going to get rid of Uzi, and that is so much consistent damage dead. WE just orchestrating these team fights so wonderfully. And Moore is going to complete the ace. WE could go for Baron. They could go for the win. 957 has the teleport. V does not.
They've also got the side wave control right now. As here comes the engage.
Yeah, full hard engage as well. Zero is going to get a massive knock up with that Glacial Prison. GA actually jumps his way in there as 957 teleports through. Uzi's going to get stunned against the wall. Mystic picks up the kill as the ultimate's going to knock Swift into the air. He's now out of the fight as Peko uses the Zhonya's, but he can't quite create enough space as GA gets out of the top. The double kill comes in as Swift falls down as well. And WE, we were talking about orchestrating the fight. It started off as a 4v5. They finishes off it as a 5v5 and get 3 kills for nothing.
And congratulations, Team WE.
To take this game down as they're over the side of the wall. RNG are going to be spotted doing this Baron as
Here
there's
we go.
the Tempered Fate. They put it down onto the Baron actually as Master takes a lot of damage. There's the Lance despite his death over to the side. Lupa tanking a lot of damage, but Woosh able to take down Mako. Now Clearlove just destroyed by this Lucian who's doing so much work. The double kill already. Make that a triple. The Quadra is going to come through as Lupa is going to jump right on top. Takes away the kill. And Koro's going to deny anything more, but RNG, so powerful in game number 1. This might even be game. Let's chase the kitty. I've seen this game, and it's not a fun one for MLXG as the heroic charge does take him back. Woosh is here though. MLXG is going to die in pawn. Now looking for more. Koro's got one thing on his mind. Clearlove ults in celebration as EDG pick up 2, 3 Swift kills. Yeah, and that's going to be game. No one underneath the turret. So late to this. Yeah, Clearlove turns up very, very late as the hook is going to land on MLXG, but he has the ultimate available if he wants it. Massive engage from Mata as well as he knocks Pawn into the wall. MLXG will have to use the ultimate as Koro. Heroic smash, and MLXG back into the backline. Def picks up the kill. Here we go. RNG now kiting around Pawn. Oh my god, doesn't have a whole lot left, but he's still alive somehow. Lupa grabs the kill, but EDG consolidating. Xiaohu uses his Zhonya's, and Woosh is massive. Lupa still taking a whole lot in depth, kiting back as best he can, but my god, that's a triple kill. That is a 4 for 2, and RNG may break the base. Yeah, they certainly are looking to, and they have teleport available. Here comes Lupa. 30-minute death time as Atlas. This still could be all she wrote. 2 AD carries going to make short work of these structures. Inhibitor going to fall down. Now RNG pushing through for a potential win. Mako again the last man standing. This is becoming dangerous. Yeah. Oh, they got him though. Going to get destroyed. In goes Xiaohu. Picks that one up. 10 seconds left on Pawn. Another creep wave is going to make its way in. Not a lot of health bars as Xiaohu tanking this one up. 1 second. Pawn's up. That is an open nexus. Pawn really wants it. He misses the Mantra Cube. It just destroys him with the W. Now the Blinding Assault comes in, but they win the game. But they're respecting each other. They can sense how close they are. Oh my god, Def, you're in trouble. Yeah, there's the wallbang. Wild Growth immediately onto the AD carry and will dodge away. They got rid of 2. Oh my god, Lupa. Yeah, smacks him out of there as Mako does have to be very careful. Unbreakable Will is in there. As now he gets the double knockup. Martin might be in trouble as Xiaohu just biding his time trying to get in there with the Mimic Distortion as RNG has to ult his... Sorry, MLXG ults himself out. They're going to dive here. EDG, this could be game. Oh my goodness, MLXG looking for it. Woosh is massive as well, standing so safely. And EDG are running away. Koro in so much trouble. Xiaohu's just going to take down Def. They've just left him to the Wolves. And that is going to be RNG. They've got 3 already, 4 make it. And Pawn is just trying to back. MLXG here is just going to stop him from doing so. This is done, Atlas. Are falling, yeah. This is going to be RNG gone MSI. Yeah, RNG, 30-second death time as Pawn's still being chased away. Midas just saying, stop the recall. They get the teleport, so Pawn on him to save this match. Lupa teleports back in. Honestly, I don't think he can do it. Yeah, there's 20 seconds until Clearlove. Mako's now up, so it is going to be 2 people, but oh my god, they've got so much damage. Woosh getting in amongst it, just focusing down these turrets. Mako trying to make a nuisance of himself, but he doesn't do anything that they're worried about. Gets the knock-up, headbutts away the Twitch, but Xiaohu's such a problem. He's just going to smack on this Nexus. RNG, they know what they want. Mata, so low, he does fall down, but RNG want to look at this Nexus. Whoosh is going to take it down. They're hugging Whoosh. I have a feeling that he's learned a whole lot from the veteran AD carry.
Yeah, it certainly was. The whole RNG lineup actually now on the stage. They'll hoist up the cup. Your LPL Spring champions, guys, there.